back to my channel. It's your girl Lizzie, and today, guys, the tea is hot. And you know what's called? The McDonald's ice cream machines that are never working, okay? Why is it that when I want to go to McDonald's and get an ice cream, every single time the ice cream machine is broken? Drop a like on the video if you guys agree that the machines are always broken. Also, drop a like if you guys agree that Ronald McDonald's old design was really spooky. Anyways, guys, today we're going to be talking about the scariest and weirdest and worst McDonald's toys that were ever released or put into Happy Meals. I'm sure we've all had a McDonald's Happy Meal at least once in our life, you know, because who wouldn't want to get a Happy Meal? They always put so many crazy cool toys inside to lure us into getting another Happy Meal, and sometimes some of the toys they put in there are kind of spooky. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on my weekly videos. And congratulations to today's daily shoutout winners. And if you want to win a shoutout, just leave a nice comment down below for a chance to win a shoutout in the next video. But without further ado, let's just get on to talking about these toys. Okay, let's take a look at the scariest / weirdest kids toys that McDonald's has ever made. I'm really curious.
And getting those Happy Meal toys.
Oh,
sure,
yes.
It was a rip-off, paying for loads of meals to get that tiny piece of plastic. But
actually, I do want to pause the video and say there was a lot of times I would go to McDonald's just to get certain toys because they released like My Little Ponies or Little's Pet Shop, and they did take my money, so they know how to get the kids in there.
But they were super fun, right?
They were so fun.
Turns out sometimes though, Ronald McDonald wasn't feeling his old happy self and made these really damn creepy. Some of these
honestly
toys
though, have you guys seen the old Ronald McDonald? You guys don't want to know what he looks like? Yeah, he looks like that. I'm just saying he is a little spooky.
Dangerous, and some are
What
just
is
plain
that?
scary and will give you nightmares. Coming up first, we have dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs? They sound fun.
Every kid loved playing with those dinosaurs.
I love
especially
dinosaurs.
Little boys. So that's why in the early 2000s, McDonald's decided to put some in their Happy Meals.
Okay.
They made a bunch of these
Doesn't sound that
plastic
bad.
dinosaur toys, and they thought kids would like them.
I
Only
probably
problem was
would.
they were cheaply made in China, so the quality wasn't great.
Oh.
As you can see.
Oh, dinosaurs. Okay, when I heard the word dinosaur, I was thinking cool dinosaurs. What the heck are these? Like, okay, that looks like a crocodile in the middle, like a construction crocodile. This guy right here looks like the Kinder Egg. And this guy over here looks like Dragon Tails. Okay, I'm a little horrified.
Turned out to be plain disturbing.
Those
Some of
are
them look more like
disturbing.
crocodiles or alligators than
For
dinosaurs.
real.
And the baby dinosaur even resembles an alien creature.
It kind of does look like an alien. It literally does look like one of those.
Of an actual baby. People
That's
reminisced
scary.
about these dinosaur toys in an online forum, and pretty much everyone said they got nightmares and had to throw their toys
Like, what is that on the side there? Imagine that's like on the box of your Happy Meal. People went to go get those? No thank you. I'm good.
away. What wussy kids wouldn't want to play with this ET looking toy?
Not me.
Next up is Ronald McDonald masks.
Oh, I've heard about these masks. They actually released like a mask of Ronald McDonald and they were horrifying. Just wait.
Everyone knows the clown Ronald McDonald.
Ronald, my man.
The only problem was McDonald's didn't realize most people don't like clowns.
Nope,
In
they
fact,
don't.
It's one of the most common phobias of all time.
It's kinda weird.
That's why in 2003 McDonald's stopped using Ronald McDonald.
What?
One of the reasons why they stopped using him was because of one disastrous toy. This toy released in the 90s was the Ronald McDonald mask.
That's
the mask
scary.
was supposed to be all friendly and fun, but it looks more like the clown from It.
It kinda
I guess thanks
does.
to movies like
Ooh.
It and The Joker, clowns just aren't funny.
Honestly, like most of the time clowns are resembled in horror movies or in like spooky ways. Like that one time, remember when like schools were getting shut down because people were dressing up as clowns and doing bad things? I don't know. Clowns are usually resembled with spooky stuff for the most of it, or just humorous birthday clowns who make fun little balloon animals, which never bothered me, but you know.
Anymore. Kids were really freaked out by this mask, and also it was
I don't
usually
blame
greasy
them.
because of the oily foods it was next to.
Ew.
I'd say this is probably one of the most sad Happy Meal toys of all time. You could actually pay me not to wear a greasy clown mask.
Honestly, same.
Next up is Food Fun Dementals.
Food fundamentals.
If you're a true 90s kid, you remember back in the 90s, McDonald's released a bunch of toys known as Food Fundamentals.
I don't
They were getting a lot
think
of bad
I was
press
around for
because
these.
Their food was unhealthy. So instead of adding fruits to the menu, they simply added fruit toys. The
What?
toys were pretty creepy faces.
Oh
on
my
healthy
goodness!
fruit.
Okay, what? Who thought this was a good idea? What are those? Oh, fat milk. Why does she got eyelashes like me? They've got a steak with a Mr. Potato looking face, an apple winking. Oh, she's trying to get flirty. And whatever the heck that is. I think it's some sort of sandwich. Who would even want to go there and get this in their Happy Meal? At that point, I'm not even going to buy a Happy Meal.
This included some low-fat milk, a steak, a tomato, and a sandwich.
That's a
The
tomato?
tomato named Ruby and the sandwich named Otis.
The corn, though.
Low-fat milk is straight out of nightmares.
That is so
Needless to say, these
scary.
toys were not popular and were soon discontinued. But
Thought
if you
so.
do have some of these, you could sell them for big money. Recently,
Big
some were sold
money!
on eBay for nearly $100.
Whoa, ka-ching. I would sell
Next
mine
up
too.
is swearing minions.
Swearing minions! Okay, if you guys did not know, I have a literal phobia of minions, okay? They're just so bright and so yellow and they scare me a lot. I really don't like minions. One time I went to Universal Studios and I met minions and it was really scary. I'm scared right now.
Why are you scared?
I don't like minions.
What do you mean you don't like minions? Why are you getting a photo?
Anyways, okay, continuing on. I really
We all
don't.
know that you probably dislike minions.
Get it away!
Gone from being a small part of the Despicable
I
Me
hate
movies
them!
to something way, way
So
bigger.
ugly!
In 2015, Pixar's Minions teamed up with McDonald's.
Oh, no.
With Happy Meals, they released some talking minion toys.
That was a bad
may sound
idea.
Like a pretty good toy compared to other Happy Meal toys.
No.
But parents were very, very displeased because the minions appeared to say "F you."
No
Now, this was not
way!
intentional. Instead, the minions
That's
are supposed to
funny.
be speaking a made-up language. Minion.
Isn't like the only thing minions say like banana or ba 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 da? It's so annoying.
This is basically a bunch
Minionese, of
gibberish,
course.
but some of that gibberish did not sound good. In fact, it sounded like some of these minions were cursing. These minions were quickly taken off the market. But that's not before a lot of parents complained about their kids swearing Happy Meal toys.
Minions be out here causing chaos. I wonder if there's any videos of like the minions actually doing that. I'm now very curious about that.
Up next is Sky Dancers.
Oh, Sky Dancers! I've talked about
Back in the
these.
2000s, this was the most popular toy
Yep.
every girl wanted.
And they were one of the most recalled toys in general. And I didn't even know McDonald's put them in Happy Meals because these things were causing chaos. We've talked about these in our most deadly toy videos.
Creepy wide-eyed fairies.
Oh,
would
those are creepy,
catapult
though.
into the
They
air.
look extra
They
creepy.
Had very sharp, fast-moving wings.
Yup,
But
yup,
they were soon
dangerous.
found to be very dangerous. Many girls who played with them were smacked in the face as they catapulted up into the air. But not only were these kind of
Yikes.
dangerous, some said they were kind of creepy too. They have
Honestly,
very eerie.
look at their faces though. These McDonald's versions of the Sky Dancers are even scarier than the toy versions that were out on the shelves. Like, what is their face doing in this photo,
Smiles
okay?
and gigantic, bulging eyes.
Ugh.
And they were quite repetitive too. All you would do is launch them into the air and they'd fall back down. Kids also loved trolling their siblings by shooting them at
Kids would use them as weapons. They would like launch them at each other and try to like hit each other's eyeballs. That would really hurt. If a Sky Dancer just flew right into your eyeball, like that could cause some serious injuries, okay? That's why they were recalled.
But that again proves how dangerous these toys really were.
they were
Some kids were even
dangerous.
said to have is Rasputin.
What? What
I'm
is
sure
that?
we all know about Rasputin, either from history class or Tony M song. But in the late 90s, a movie named Anastasia
I've never
was
really
brought
heard
out
of it,
and
honestly.
people went crazy for it. It introduced kids to Russian history and folklore, and at the time the movie teamed up with McDonald's to produce a
Ugh.
Rasputin toy.
That
However,
is
when kids got the
spooky
toy,
as
they
heck.
realized it was actually very creepy.
That
You could
is
chop off his
creepy.
head and body parts
This
by
thing looks evil. Like, it looks demonic, okay? What kind of kid would want to get this thing in their McDonald's toy? Look at that beard. It's like Rapunzel's hair.
pushing a button on his back. This is likely a play on what happened to Rasputin as he was assassinated. But
That's
parents were
spooky.
furious that their kids were playing with this very scary toy.
That is
Considering
scary.
It's for kids, it was pretty gruesome. Also,
That
why would
is.
you make a kid's toy based off one of the most dark stories in history?
Like, why would they do that? If it was like that dark and that, you know, deep, why would they make a toy for it? What?
Next up is Halloween Hamburglar.
Halloween hamburger.
If
Oh,
you're
I've
not
heard
from
of
the
this.
USA,
I've
you
heard
don't
of
know what
this.
Hamburglar is.
I
Back
know
in
who the
80s,
Hamburglar
McDonald's
is.
had two mascots. One
Yup.
was McDonald's and the Hamburglar.
So this one right here is the Hamburglar, and I remember this because I think I used to get like little Halloween buckets with like the Hamburglar on it, like back when I was like 4 or 5. I don't know how I remember that, but I just do.
Hamburglar was basically Ronald McDonald's evil counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
He was a villain who would steal hamburgers.
Me? That's like my accurate representation of me as a villain. Me out there just stealing the hamburgers at 3 a.m. He looks like a gopher.
And he was also supposed to be kind of scary. So that's
He
why
is
in
a little
Halloween
scary.
of 1988, McDonald's brought out a Halloween-inspired Hamburglar.
Dang.
Make him look like a
Ugh.
scary witch.
Okay, he
And
looks
they
like a
succeeded
goblin,
as many
honestly.
kids burst into tears after getting this toy. There's even a spider crawling on his face, which is the #1 phobia in the world. I'm not sure
Oh,
why
yeah,
it's
I
supposed to
hate
scream.
spiders. I don't know about you guys, but this doesn't even look like the Hamburglar. It looks like the goblin or the guy behind the mask. You guys know that movie with the guy behind the mask, you know, the one, the green mask? That's an old movie. Don't ask how I remember that, but it looks like that.
Why his tongue is so big. When you moved this toy around, its eyes would move and track you around the room.
Oh,
So,
what?
needless to say, that Halloween
That
a lot
is
of kids did not get
spooky.
much
I
sleep.
wouldn't want that toy.
Coming up next is Creepy Jellyfish.
Creepy jellyfish. That sounds
This
kind of
toy
fun.
was part of the promotion of the movie
Shark Tales. The Shark Tale McDonald's characters look so weird. I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
Mattel and McDonald's teamed up to make some of the characters into Happy Meal toys.
Oh, this is gonna end badly.
Things went
Ah! Wait, the shark tail jellyfish look like this? I thought the main characters were scary enough, but the jellyfish? Okay, girl, I'm not trying to be rude to them, but why do they look like that?
Character. Not only does he have a face like the rapper Future, but some said the shape was also kind of suggestive.
That does not, that just does not look right on a lot of levels. Why would they ever release
Maybe
that?
his parents had their minds in the
No
gutter.
way.
But what do you guys
That just
decide?
doesn't
I have
look
to say,
right.
I've never seen a jellyfish that looks anything like this.
That doesn't look like a
And
jellyfish.
finally on the list, we have Play-Doh mini packs.
Play-Doh. Oh, I remember when they used to put like little Play-Doh things in like the McDonald's toys. I think I had Stitch ones before, and I was so excited for those when they had the Lilo and Stitch one.
You'll know that toys come with warnings saying do not eat. But with this one, I'm not sure
Oh,
how they...
kids never cared. When I was little and I went to like daycare and stuff, people would always eat, or the kids would always eat the Play-Doh.
thought kids wouldn't try and swallow the toy.
They'll try.
Play-Doh and McDonald's teamed up to make a Happy Meal
Oh,
toy. The
this
toy
is not
came
gonna
with
end well.
Play-Doh and a mold, so they could make their favorite
I've seen that
McDonald's food
before.
out of
Okay, I
Play-Doh.
feel like I've played with that exact kit to make like little fake McDonald's food, and I thought it was real, and I tried to eat it in like preschool. Maybe I did. Maybe I was the Play-Doh eating kid. Okay, anyways.
The idea may seem pretty fun, but there was a big chance kids would ingest the toy while playing with it. It is
Yikes.
definitely not good to eat Play-Doh. And according to many people reminiscing on forums, they did in fact eat this toy. But now it's
Yeah,
time to make your...
I think I did too. So guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think was the scariest or weirdest McDonald's kids toy that was shown in today's video? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.